And we are live. That's right, live here on Twitch. And then later to be publicized on YouTube. Try something a little bit different. What do you do? So we are live, and I'm checking this out. Live, and I'm checking this out. Live, and I'm checking this out. Sorry about that. So, I was just checking to see if it was actually going on my channel. So, appreciate everybody for taking the time to check this out. And if you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification. So when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now. Also want to shout out the YouTube channel members, an ever-growing list of people that have come alongside the channel to help the channel grow, as well as the Patreon members. Also, for your comic book collecting questions, the ever-increasing values of your collection, go for information on that, go to gocollect.com for all that info and find out what your collection is worth. So, got some mystery boxes in, or a mystery, not a mystery box. Why am I saying mystery box? I don't know what I'm talking about. I've got some books in from my some orders that I did, and over on YouTube, which I do a lot of selling on YouTube. I just missed the thing. I need to stick with selling comic books and not with basketball, right? So I was over on YouTube on an auction, and Cat 60 Designs, who typically sells on a channel called Metaphoricals, and others, he sells on my channel on Saturdays as well sometimes, put up a lot of Ice Cream Man books. And so for those of you who are not familiar with Ice Cream Man, the Image comic that is, it is a horror-centered type comic. It is not a, as you would think, kids book. However, these covers might try to throw you off because they're a little Dr. Seuss homage. There's a little cat in the hat action there. This is Ice Cream Man number 20. This is the first print. So when I seen this book, by the time I seen this book, it had already started going crazy. So I ended up having to get the second and third later prints. But he threw this and those up. So I'm going to go back and change and or sell my third and fourth prints. But this one's going into the PC. So pretty cool cat in the hat. Notice that the ice cream is a little bloody there. Now, the second printing is another, which I forget the book name for this. If you know, leave me a comment down below on what the Dr. Seuss book that this is homaging here. I know that the third printing is the Lorax, and as you can see, the Lorax has seen better days. So that's kind of fun. And then also the local comic book shop day of Ice Cream Man number 20. And so this is Green Eggs and Ham, Sam I Am. I had a copy of that, so that extra is going to get sold. Also, on my Batman run, I currently have Batman 199 through 713, all of volume 2 and 3, of course, but still kind of mulling it over as to what to do from here regarding Batman. There's some other big series that I have started going back and collecting. If you haven't watched my latest YouTube videos, go check them out to find out what those are. But this is one of those last 4 that I needed in order to complete the 199 to 713, and that's Batman 208. Took it long enough. I ordered this off of eBay. I think that they maybe mailed it via media mail or something crazy like that. Matter of fact, when it came to the post office or from the postman today, I thought, oh, this is one of my long lost packages. I have another package that got mailed out the first week in April. And at the time of this recording, it is at the end of April. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So this is, of course, the stance that Poison Ivy takes on Batman 181. There's another Batman. I can't remember the name of that. So I'm assuming that these other two are cover swipes of that as well. But number 208, 25-cent goodness. Look at what you used to get for 25 cents. You used to get 80 pages. You're not even going to get 20-something pages now for $4.99. So what do you do? The big book that I got today was this right here, and that is voila. Didn't strike any thoughts. I don't figure it would, because you would definitely have to be a Valiant collector. And in some people's case who are Valiant collectors, they think that this is sacrilege, like this is an unholy book here. And there's kind of a story behind it. And if I butcher this and you're a Valiant collector, please forgive my ignorance with the fact that I have 8 loan boxes of Valiant comics and Acclaim comics. Okay, so that should make up for any kind of snubs that I do here. So this was given out at San Diego Comic-Con back in 2007. So not a very old book, but there were only 100 of them made. And this was given out, like I said, in 07 at the San Diego Comic-Con, one of the bigger comic cons that goes on. And in an attempt to kind of derail, as I understand it, Valiant's potential comeback. So they had been purchased out of bankruptcy in 2005. So this is 07. They're getting ready to relaunch everything. And then people put this out. And so if you notice, the interesting thing about this is the fact that they misspelled peak. They spelled it P-E-E-K. So that's not how you spell peak, by the way. And so what they did was all the Valiant characters that we knew from back in the day, okay, they did like little sketches of what they thought that they might come about to be. And so like this is Outcast, which was not a character until much, much later. Punks, same with that. Those are more Acclaim characters. The Visitor looks nothing like that. He looks more like Superman based on that sketch. Dr. Mirage looks different, so on and so forth. So, and then they just say coming soon. Well, by the time they got all of this crap out of the way, that these are not the characters and it's not trademark infringement and all this other kind of stuff, they didn't relaunch Valiant until like 2011 or 2012. And of course, it's relaunched currently now. It's nowhere near it was when Dinesh was heading up the helm, but that's another story for another day. But suffice it to say, since there were only 100 of these things, some of them probably got threw away at the con, to be honest with you. People said, "This crap. What is this crap? Throw it away." People probably threw it away. And then others are staunch Valiant collectors. I was surprised really to find this over on eBay. I actually went through the app. What's the one that Comic Tom always uses? Key Collector. I went to the Key Collector app, which this book is listed on Key Collector, and there's a link that if you click eBay, it takes you there and they get some kind of affiliate fee. Well, I just clicked on it, and lo and behold, there's one on eBay for $200. $200 sounds probably like a lot to most of you for this book right here, which is not, something that people are running out and getting 9/8 of. The problem with this book is that you really don't know, and if you know, and I'm just missing it, let me know. I guess one way to know is if there's another 52 out there, because this is issue 52 of 100. Because of the way this book is done, you could easily reprint it, right? You could just, make copies, fold it, and put whatever number you want to on this. I asked the eBay seller who has reviews, so I was kind of leaning towards that. If it was some guy that didn't have any reviews, I would say, well, maybe it's a sham. Do I want to pay $200 for something that's not even real or legit? But this guy has reviews, and I asked him if he got this himself or if he had purchased this off of a collection or some such thing like that. And he said he could not remember whether or not he had gotten it at San Diego Comic Con himself or picked it up wherever. So I don't know if that made me believe him any more than before, but I don't know. But tell me what you think down below. I was talking with some Valiant or chatting back and forth with some Valiant collectors, and they're like, who would want something like this when really they're not even the Valiant characters? It's just the history as related to the comics. I mean, I'm a nerd, so I collect Valiant. I collect the Gold Key customers, characters from Magnus, the robot fighter, Solar, Man of the Atom, Turok, Son of Stone, which were the Gold Key characters that Valiant originally took and built their superhero universe around. I collect the Gold Key issues of those. I also have some of the Dark Horse and Dynamite issues of some of those same characters. I also have Acclaim, which is the company that bought Valiant out, and of course Valiant went bankrupt with. And then I also have current Valiant books. I also have Broadway and Defiant Comics, which are offshoots of Jim Shooter's when he left. And I'm interested in Bad Idea, which is the company that Dinesh, who relaunched Valiant, started. So kind of all these offshoots, but all coming back to Valiant. This kind of what I collect. One of the many things that I collect. So if you're not familiar with the channel, be sure to not only subscribe to me on Twitch, follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Hit that like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification, so when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you will know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later. As long as you watch it, we appreciate you. So what do you think about these pickups? The Ice Cream Man, the Batman, the Valiant sneak peek? Tell me down in the comments down below. Hopefully everybody is doing safe and good. And until next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.